Hello, everyone. We'll get started in just another minute while everybody continues to log on. Well, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for attending this webinar today. My name is Jason Perry, and I am the National Sales and Marketing Director for Medicare Advantage Specialists. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to the go-to webinar control panel, which is located on the right side of your screen. There's an audio toolbar with options to use your computer speakers or your telephone. So webinar technology is great, and it allows you to sit in the comfort of your own home or office and learn about these great products. However, as with all technology, there are sometimes minor issues that occur. So if the audio pauses or the screen moves a little slow, just stick with us, and the technology issues should work themselves out. For those of you on the webinar today who are new to MAS, we are a nationally recognized, award-winning field marketing organization and a leader in the insurance brokerage industry. Our office is located in beautiful Hoover, Alabama, which is just outside of Birmingham. We're excited to share with you that MAS became a partner of Integrity Marketing Group in October of 2019. We've had a long-standing relationship with Integrity Marketing Group over the years, and it was a natural alignment for us to become a platform partner. Through this, MAS will be able to bring more products, more tools, and more resources to our broker distribution. We're truly honored to be working alongside other partners in our industry. At MAS, we're proud of the superior service, support, and training we provide to the agents across the country who work with us. We take great pride in our relationships with our agents and carriers. Our staff provides marketing strategies and assistance, creating numerous opportunities for our agents through lead programs, our Turning 65 platform, the Agency Builder program, Fast Start initiatives, and other programs. MAS marketing managers are eager to work with producers to help you grow your business. We can provide a market analysis of products available in your area to assist you in developing a strategic marketing plan for your business. We're always up to date on the latest products, carriers, and lead programs and services as they become available. Of course, we're always able to provide both back office and field support, making it easier for you to concentrate on sales growth. Our goal is to help you grow your business. Our specialty is the senior market, and our carrier portfolio is supported by Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, final expense, whole life, term life, universal life, critical illness, cancer plans, annuities, and much, much more. So here's our MAS resources and rewards program. So MAS is partnered with CSG Actuarial to offer agents a wealth of resources in order to stay at the top of the competitive insurance industry. Whether you're in your office or in the field, we have multiple ways of helping you access the production and plan information you need to help you and your clients make the best decision for their insurance needs. Agents who have contracts through MAS can easily register on our website to access our quoting tool. Just visit MedicareAdvantageSpecialist.com and register on our agent portal, and that'll get you in. From there, you can easily run quotes for 200 plus companies, do plan comparisons, and research underwriting conditions 24/7. There's even an online application tool for some of the Medicare supplement carriers, so make sure you look for those. This next tool is so intuitive and innovative, exclusive to agents contracted with Integrity Partners. You'll get access to a smartphone app which provides access to MA and MedSup plan comparisons and rates, final expense quoting with underwriting information right at your fingertips. And the coolest part of the software is the T65 map. So imagine working in a specific area of town, opening the app, and letting the app identify your location. Then little red dots of people turning 65 or have just turned 65 start popping up on the map. And being able to click on those red dots and see the name, address, and most competitive MedSup in that zip code. So for more information on this awesome tool, please contact Marketing Manager at MAS today. Also exclusive to Integrity Partner agents, we're pleased to provide you access to the Medicare Center, which is a multi-carrier online enrollment tool. Once you're registered and confirmation of the agent readiness is completed, you will have access to send electronic comparisons to clients quickly and compliantly. You'll be able to cross-compare plans among multiple carriers. You'll be able to use the built-in CRM tool to track new and existing clients, which greatly increases sales by saving time. You can even enroll your client in 20 to 30 minutes without leaving your home or office. And the best part of this, the tool is offered to our agents absolutely free. So for more information, contact a marketing manager at MAS today. So we've said this before, your success is our success. We want to help you develop your business. We're pleased to offer MAS agents access to a lead program. Whether you're direct to MAS or you're working with one of our agency partners, we want to help you see more prospects. So here we have some ideas for marketing to your future clients turning 65, like direct mail, referral mailers, or hot knocks. So many of our agents have success selling Medicare supplements over the phone. And good old grassroots marketing or door hanging, which is basically hand delivering direct mail. Remember, you do not have the same compliance rules when you're marketing Medicare supplements as you do with Medicare Advantage. So the AEP season is over, and you may be asking yourself, well, what now? Well, we've been busy strategizing for the SEP and planning for the SEP sales. There are numerous opportunities with year-round selling, which includes the Medicare Advantage special needs plans, turning 65 population, and also cross-selling critical illness, final expense, and utilizing our turnkey marketing systems. Myself, Shanna, John, or Matt would be happy to help you put a plan in place for this. Okay, so let's get to today's webinar subject. It's a program we're very passionate about because we know that if you follow along, you will succeed. So today I'm going to walk you through the MAS Turning 65 Seminar Program. But with today's COVID-19 pandemic, we're going to show you how to present this program online. With some areas being under quarantine, this is a safe and healthy way to reach new clients that need your help, and it's completely online. So 10,000 retirees enroll in Medicare every day. We know that. Medicare products have great commissions. There's a very high persistency in Medicare. There's a high renewal income potential. And Medicare is a great door opener for other sales opportunities. Fewer agents than ever are marketing Medicare products. So want to get in touch with more people turning 65? The secret is building a huge base of Medicare clients is helping seniors compare options before they turn 65. So proactive insurance agents can cement themselves as a Medicare experts by getting in front of the T65 Medicare beneficiaries first and educating them about their Medicare options before they ever enroll. How would you like to sell 400 Medicare policies this year? A turnkey training and educational workshop system that provides agents a way to provide unbiased Medicare election advice to prospective clients who are making important decisions regarding their entire financial picture. This system is ideal for agents who are looking to create residual income, get in front of new prospects, even online, and promote the other products and services to clients entering their retirement years. And we all know that growing your business is only going to happen if you develop a winning strategy, consistently putting in the work and utilizing smart tools and platforms that make it easier for you to deliver your expertise to the right clients. So a few years ago, we developed a Turning 65 workshop platform. We assist our agents in identifying target markets for the Turning 65 population. We created a process that's so simple for agents to follow that we now have many agents hosting weekly and monthly meetings, creating a tremendous stream of lead generation. We created what we call a seminar box of sorts. We're making it easy for you to get in front of your people, now even online. So keeping you and your clients safe and healthy and saving you that windshield time. So in today's environment, we're presented with obstacles because of COVID-19. Many of our agents who are scheduled seminars for the next few months are having to find other ways to meet with their prospects. We've been working diligently to come up with ideas to continue to support our agents and help them be successful, but more importantly, help the population that is most vulnerable to the COVID-19 virus, keeping everyone safe. So let's talk about increasing your income on these T65 workshops. So this is a chart that gives an example of the income that could be generated with these seminars. This chart would be an example of a face-to-face meeting. So many agents are doing 2 meetings a month. Some are doing 4. Some are doing even more than that. But let's just look, if you were doing 2 seminars a month. The cost of the mailing is $550, but if you're direct with MAS, we pay half of that for you. So each meeting is about $275. So if you did 2, your cost would be $550. And the average number of attendees is between 6 and 12. Now, I will tell you this is a very low number, and we went with a low number just to give you an example, but there are many markets where we have 20 to 40 people in a room per meeting. So let's just use these numbers for the example today. So the average enrollment per meeting, people turning 65, is 5 people. And as we know, commissions for a turning 65 client is $510. So that gives you an extra weekly income of $1,275, or a monthly income of $5,100, and an annual income of $61,200. And if you look at the next chart, all we did was basically double those numbers. So if you did 4 seminars a month, that's 1 a week. If you can find the time to do 1 a week with this many people, look at the new annual income that you have just from these seminars. $122,400. Wow. So now you're thinking, but Jason, we can't meet with people right now. We're in a pandemic. So this is a chart that gives you an example of the income that could be generated with these seminars. Again, we just saw it a second ago. This one is actually a face-to-face meeting, but let's change things up a bit and talk about how to do this online. So not much changes if you do this online. You still could have at least this many attendees, or actually even more. Some of you already may have your own website. So a great idea would also would be to put a list on your website and also invite people that have to a pre-scheduled webinar times that you have listed on the page and that you've created. So all they have to do is click on it and listen to it. Or register for it, excuse me. You could create links to these scheduled meetings. So all they have to do is click on the link or register, depending on how you set it up, to join your meetings. So some agents are even doing 2 webinars per day right now. And having multiple scheduled meetings makes it very convenient for your potential clients to join. We can contacting a MAS marketing manager, we can kind of help you set those things up and make sure you understand. So what we do is we let your MAS marketing director help with pretty much everything. We do just about everything for you. So what we end up having to do is we identify your target market for your meeting, obviously the turning 65 population, and what areas we want to target. Then we want to choose the demographic information on the income levels, or just all the demographics really, for the turning 65 population, and we pull those lead counts from the system. And then all we do is schedule your video conference. It's that easy. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, give you some easy ideas. So this just shows you some of the tools. We do use Lead Concepts to do our seminar mailings, but we can also get lists. But here's how you actually set up the market-specific T65 query list. We choose it by state, or we can actually do it by county. Actually, we can even do it by zip code, or a blend of the two based on your area. You know how far people out would be if this was a face-to-face meeting driving to your seminar. But if it's online, your possibilities are limitless. You could do this anywhere. And then we set up the demographics and we pull that query. And what you really want, if we're mailing an invitation to people, we want to do at least 1,000 people at a time. So the timeline basically for doing this type of meeting, if we're going to mail an invitation to them, especially, and we'll talk about both online and face-to-face. If it's face-to-face, literally you just need to choose a date and time and location for your meeting, and then just contact your MAS marketing director, and we handle everything else. What we want to do is make sure you get us that invitation or information of when you're going to do your seminar at least 6 weeks prior to the seminar. We found that if we mail it 6 weeks prior, it ends up getting in their mailboxes 2 to 3 weeks prior to the event, and that seems to be the sweet spot. We're getting the most RSVPs for this. So then you want to monitor your RSVP, your phone number, your email address, and maybe even your website can be on the actual mailer. They can come to the face-to-face meeting and then call you and then RSVP, or they can click the link and go to your website and they can register. So you need to monitor how all the people that are coming to you. And then about 2 weeks before your event, we're going to automatically ship you complete kits, and we'll see those in a minute. So you had those. So you could actually mail them or drop it off on their front steps if you're having an online meeting locally, or I can give you, or we can give you an actual PowerPoint presentation, or give you the PDFs for all of these documents so you can show this online. And then call them 2 or 3 days before the meeting, whether it's an online meeting or face-to-face, and remind them of the meeting. And then absolutely follow-up phone calls after the meeting. So you want to, if they want an online version, they could be direct to your website for a scheduled meeting or personalized appointment just for them. All you would do for an immediate appointment is just use your webinar tool. So 2 or 3 people say, well, I can't do it at this particular time, but I still want the information. Hey, schedule an individual meeting with them right now. Just do the educational presentation, and then at the end, that's when they see that they need a trusted advisor like yourself to help them get through this process. And one of the free versions that our agents are using is the Zoom software. And the free version is available at zoom.us. That's zoom.us. So that's a great tool, and it's free to you. So in a normal scenario, agents are using our Turning 65 platform. We would send you a box that includes all the materials necessary for you to make a formal education presentation. Your seminar box will be mailed to you with a script. It's completely compliant. It's got customized folders with informational handouts and an FAQ and workbook to guide you through your entire presentation. For the online version, we would just send you the PDF versions of all the materials or put it in a PowerPoint. They're in the same folder. But, some people really like that satisfaction of having the folder in their hands. So it'd be real easy for you to mail it to them or drop it off on their front door, at their front door the day or two before. So we can mail your folders, or we can provide you with PDF copies to provide your attendees via email as well. So the Seminar in a Box contains quite a few things, and it's got the agent talking points. So that's your complete script. You don't have to do anything but read it. It is a compliant presentation, and it's full of customized handouts and a folder that is tailored to you specifically as the agent with your name and phone number. So we're all in this together. Remember, the web-based conferencing is so popular now that we can stay connected wherever we are. We've looked at several companies and feel Zoom is a great way to stay connected. But if you're familiar with something else and you use some other video conference, feel free to use that. But Zoom is ranked #1 in customer reviews. They offer many different solutions, and most or some are free. We've had a couple of agents choose an upgrade for a minimal monthly expense. I think the upgrade's maybe $15 a month, and we'll do another presentation down the road, maybe on Zoom, to let you know what those upgrades are. So you can actually, they're free. Web-based conferencing includes host up to 100 participants at a time, unlimited one-on-one meetings. They do limit you 40 minutes on the group meetings, but unlimited number of meetings and online support. So, go to their website, check them out. It's zoom.com or zoom.us. Either one works. So they have the video conferencing feature that includes, excuse me, HD video, HD voice, active speaker view, full screen and gallery view, simultaneous screen share, joined by telephone call-in, and it has a virtual background. It's a really great tool. So some of the additional features of the web-based conferencing, it's a desktop and application sharing. It's got a personal room or meeting ID, instant or scheduled meetings. It works with Chrome and Outlook plugins, scheduling with Chrome extensions. It's got an MP4 or M4A local recording, private and group chats, host controls, and your clients or people on the other side can actually raise their hand and ask questions. So the piece you see here is what our agents are using to mail out to the prospects turning 65. This is what we send out for you. There's multiple versions of this, but this is one example. So normally this piece would have it, if we're doing a face-to-face, would have a date, time, and location, such as a library or senior center. But now we're trying something new, providing a date and a time and maybe a link to a webinar or a link to your website or an email address they can RSVP, and or your telephone number they can RSVP, and you can contact them and kind of walk them through their options if you have scheduled meetings or you're going to just do a instant face-to-face, or I'm sorry, instant online meeting. So remember, this is something new to try. Essentially, the invite is the same as a meeting, but with a video conferencing instead. So obviously, the prospect will need to have access to a computer or smartphone of some sort. And we really feel like this is a great alternative for agents who had or have meetings scheduled or want to do them and don't want to cancel or lose access to their prospects. So choose a date and time, create a link to join a meeting, monitor your RSVPs, and then send a reminder email with that webinar date and time and that follow-up phone call. So once you've scheduled your video webinar, you'll see a link or an email for your prospect to register or join the session. And one of the examples, it might look something like this. So tips for success on a video conference. You never know what could go wrong. So always test your equipment. Make sure you have the proper equipment. Make sure your microphone and speakers work. Familiarize yourself with vendor software. Practice before your session. Make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi signal or you're plugged in. A strong Wi-Fi signal is necessary in order for the video to be clear. Very important. Make sure your headphones have clean audio. Look at the camera, not the screen. You want to maintain eye contact with your clients, just like you would if you're meeting them personally. So dress professionally. This shouldn't have to be a reminder, but goodness, I've been on a few calls over the last several days, and I think people forget that we're still working. And just because we're home doesn't mean, well, you understand. So here's some of our workshop components. Explain to the viewers that you're presenting to them the same as if you were face-to-face. Here are the different components in the folder. If you mailed a folder to them or emailed the documents, make sure to discuss each one. So the agenda is the blue piece of paper, and we customize that with your name and phone number. There's a piece in there on a pink piece of paper that's a Medicare supplement over things to know about Medicare Advantage, which is a green piece of paper, and making sense of a Medicare workbook, which is white, so they can follow along. And if you're in a face-to-face meeting, the next steps would be take action, the gold form, and that's, they're going to ask questions throughout this presentation, and we want them to, because that's a perfect opportunity to say, you know what, this is an educational presentation. I do know about the specific question or company you're asking me about, but I can't do it at this moment. Go ahead and take that next step card out and fill that information out. Or if you're doing a video conference, just have them type in to the chat bar when they would like a presentation on that specific example. So go through the educational information, the Making Sense of Medicare workbook that we send you. This will be the bulk of your information you discuss. So remember, you got to keep this educational. If you literally follow along with this workbook, you're going to be completely compliant. So visually share information as you go through Medicare 101. Engage the customer. Engage the customer during the presentation, and it kind of keeps them involved. So depending on which style of conference you choose to do, allow your viewers to ask questions. If you're using the webinar setting, viewers can utilize the chat bar to raise their hand and ask a question, and you can stop and answer questions throughout. That's a really good way to do it. If you're using a video conference, there's more freedom to converse during the presentation. If you have multiple attendees, I recommend muting the attendees so there's no interruptions and background noise, but they can still raise their hand in that chat bar and you can address those questions. Okay, you've done an awesome job covering Medicare and presenting all the educational information. Let your viewers know that because of CMS guidelines and compliance, in order to talk further about benefit options or specific things, a separate appointment needs to be set. Can still be online. At this point, you can explain the scope of appointment process. Also mention that you have access to an online enrollment tools to utilize since we're currently not visiting one-on-one, and set a date and time to follow up. Once you've completed the presenting and the sales process, we need to know about your success. Here is where we monitor and measure. This equips us and you with the information on how your seminar went. Although you have numerous discussions with your marketing managers on these, this is a method we use to improve performance. This helps identify what we did right and to discuss any roadblocks you had along the way. A successful seminar will fill your pipeline for the future as well. Continuously scheduling seminars is a great way to securely build consistent business down the road, whether in person or over the phone. And the best part, talking with your marketing managers, we can tell you what the most successful agents are doing all across the country. So in order to keep agents engaged and continue to provide support, MAS will be hosting various webinars. So watch for our emails about upcoming topics and dates. Or if you have a suggestion for a webinar you'd like for us to do, please reach out to one of the marketing managers at MAS. We'll keep you in the loop as well. So if you're not already working with MAS, we think there are many reasons that you should be. So we ask, why choose MAS? It's because we're here to serve you. You see, we understand that our long-term success will define itself based on your success as an agent. Medicare Advantage Specialists is committed to exceeding our clients' expectations in every interaction and helping you achieve that same level of service with your customers. Agent support is our primary goal. We provide every tool we can to assist you in the efforts to identify, inform, close, and follow your sales processes. In more practical terms, our marketing team works arm in arm with you to deliver print media, internet, direct mail, and other marketing tools to help keep your pipeline moving. We have one of the most experienced support teams in our industry. So here's our phone number, 800-480-9857. Please reach out to a marketing manager today to get these programs started. We'll help you from start to finish. It's so simple. We've designed it all. You don't have to do hardly anything. We're going to do it for you. So reach out to us or check us out on the web at MedicareAdvantageSpecialist.com. See all the promotions we have and tools and platforms. You're really going to miss out if you don't take advantage of this program. So everybody stay safe, and this is Jason Perry. Thank you so much for attending today.